known as Dr. Seuss. Geisel was born in 1904 in Springfield, Massachusetts. He graduated from college in 1925. Shortly after he graduated, he went out to publish his first book, and he was denied by dozens up until he met an old colleague and published his first book in 1937, and it was called "And to Think I Saw It on Mulberry Street." Dr. Seuss did a lot of things. He did commercial and advertising, acting at first. He wrote, he drew, and he actually did taxidermy too, which if you notice in some of his books, he's got weird looking animals and such, and he would make his own made up fantasy animals, and he'd have them on display, and he would call them, or he would call that display the Seuss's system of unorthodox taxidermy. With all his overall success, it was hard to believe that Mr. Geisel was not too keen on public speaking, and this was because when he was in Boy Scouts in 1918, he was within Boy Scouts with 10 other, or he was one of the 10 of these Boy Scouts that got awarded a medal from President Theodor Roosevelt, and they only had 9 medals. So when they came up to him, Mr. Geisel being the last one in line, Theodore Roosevelt demanded why he was on stage. Why are you on stage? And actually got ushered off a stage. So he had a lifetime stage fright because of that. And he was married to Helen Palmer. She ended up having ovarian cancer. They were married for 40 years, and they were unable to have kids. She actually ended up killing herself after Dr. Seuss ended up having an affair after 40 years. He had a collection of hats. He even owned a red-white stovepipe hat that he found that his collection of hats would inspire conversations and spark ideas. So with him even having that hat, that kind of got drawn into his book Cat in the Hat. September 24th, 1991, Theodor Seuss Geisel died in his home from oral cancer. His ashes were scattered 4 years later after his death on December 1st, 1995. He died at age 87, and at that time he had published 60 books. In 2015, a manuscript was found for a book that had not been published, and within 2015 he was still publishing a new book. I hope you enjoyed my speech. I thought it was quite interesting. Thank you.